Absolutely not.
Around now.
Absolutely not. This is
okay. So,
Grant L.
gentlemen,
Mosby,
we're gonna have to ask you to leave
from
now.
the
He's asked you
Okay.
twice, and we've explained to you.
Because this has now been moved over towards the criminal side.
Tonight, we're taking you from a heated confrontation at a post office in Phoenix, Arizona, to a tense audit at the Denver Federal Center in Colorado. 2 locations, 2 encounters, 1 critical question. Did these officers go too far when demanding ID? Thanks to the original creators who continue to push awareness of civil rights through real-world audits, their work exposes the truth and raises the question: will these auditors stand their ground or give in? Make sure to check out the original channels in the description, support them, and tell them Mr. Right ID Refusal sent you, because we stand for civil rights. Stay with us. You're about to see something that will definitely make you think.
Alright, what's your name? Let's get out the way for the... What's going on today?
You tell me, man.
I got a call about the post office here was called us because they trespassed you guys from the property. You guys are
So just, you're law enforcement, right?
They're saying you're bothering customers and stuff. So
Well,
I'm just kind of here to talk to you guys and see what's going on.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm sure they presented you the evidence of us with the customers.
I'm just letting you know what they told me.
Oh, all right. So just hearsay, he say, she said type of situation. Okay. So I'm sure you're law enforcement officer, so you're here to enforce law. Right? So, am I able to be trespassed from a publicly accessible property? Just out of curiosity. Right?
Well, this is one of those. I know what you're saying. I get it.
We're gonna go by the law, bro. We're not gonna go by what he said. He said. We're gonna go law.
Alright, well,
you know what I mean? So,
yeah, I'm still waiting for my backup to get here. He's around for him. We'll talk.
No problem.
When he gets here, right?
Yeah, I mean,
my partner. We always on these calls. We always have a backup comes out.
Well, no worries.
Right on. So we'll just hang out until then.
Did they actually ask us to leave, or did they just say stop filming? Oh no, I wasn't paying
that
attention.
just yelled, say, you can't film me here.
said that we are not allowed to film whatsoever.
Yes.
Federal.
I wasn't even filming in there. I just had my camera at my chest.
Department of Homeland Security 2010 memo specifically states that filming and photography is not suspicious activity, nor is it a crime. On federal premises, in lobbies, corridors.
Plus, there's poster 7 that even in there actually says photography for news purposes.
So here's a funny thing right there. Like this, look at this, guys. So that's some people critical stuff. Hey, so I'm sure you're gonna give her a ticket as well, right?
Hold on, sir. Just give me 1 second, okay?
It might be
well, as of right now, no one's getting a ticket right now, right?
But am I getting just out of curiosity before we get it down? It might be detained.
No, you can leave if you want.
Awesome. So if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay, though, right?
No, I say you can go if you want. I don't like. Just give me 1 second, okay?
See,
alright, guys. You guys hearing this live?
This is why I wasn't filming, because now they can't say shit to me.
No, it's not local. This is actually a private building governed by the federal government. Yeah. How you doing, gentlemen?
Good.
How you guys doing today? Good?
How are you?
I'm Officer Hub.
What's up,
Nice to meet you.
Officer Hutch, what's your badge?
My badge number is 8225, City of Phoenix Police Department.
Awesome.
So what do you guys got going on today?
Not much, man. Just not exercising our rights.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys know what the post office is, but it's actually not a federal building.
It actually is.
No, it's actually not. It's actual.
I want to educate them on that, because they just yelled at me that it was a federal building.
Well,
who's right?
Okay. It's actually governed by the federal government, but it's actually a private building. So who told you in there?
No, well, actually,
The lady behind the counter said this is a federal building, you can't film.
This is publicly accessible. They do receive bonds and grants from the federal people every year.
Yep.
They're an establishment that was established under the executive branch of the government. So which part of that is not federal?
No, they're governed by the federal government. They actually are.
Is what?
Yeah. Which
means I'm
federal government. Yeah. But they do have the right to have people escort off the property.
They're a private company. They're not. Which they're not.
No, but they do have the right to ask people to leave.
If I break the law, of course.
No.
If I commit a crime, if I'm disturbing the people.
Let me explain to you what the laws for trespassing and so forth. If a person who works or is employed by a company does not want you to be here, they have the right to ask you to leave.
But no one's asked us to leave.
Okay. No. I should explain to you. I'm not saying that they have yet or not. I have not talked to
They're trying
them.
to trespass us from a public property.
But I'm telling you what trespassing is. When they don't want you there. So it doesn't have to be a federal property. If they ask you to leave, which I'm not saying they have yet. I have not talked to them. But I'm just letting you know, if they ask you to leave, I have to come out here and ask you guys to leave.
Well, that's not right.
Okay.
That's not right. I will challenge that just because I know that's not
Okay,
right.
I'm just letting you know by what, I have not talked to them.
Yeah.
Okay, I just arrived on scene, they called us, so that's why we're here.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I like intervene in something? Like, if we were on public park grounds, okay, open public, right? And
What do you consider public park grounds though?
Well, what is a public park ground?
Oh, it could be anything. But public park grounds are usually governed or usually taken care of by the city. So let's just say, for example, a park on 7th and Grovers, which is the city park.
Yeah.
Okay, that's considered property of City of Phoenix though.
Yeah.
So if,
They do have specific statutes limitations.
yes they do.
involved.
They do, yes they do. So, but if we do go there, let's just say, I'm not saying you guys are doing it, but let's just say by chance you go there, you have somebody that's having a picnic there, and somebody else is there to one of the groups is making a loud noise, or they're making disturbance, whatever have you. We get called, we can actually have the people leave. Even though it's a public park, because there's people that are there because they're
And will
causing
you charge
disturbance.
them with trespassing?
No, we just ask them to leave.
But
I'm not charging
Well, they
anybody with
obligated
anything.
Here's the thing,
Yes.
we went in there, we've not bothered anybody,
Okay.
other than they yelled at us,
Okay.
refused to serve the customers. At that
Yeah,
point,
they
we're
did
not
back away from the
controlling their
customers.
actions.
Well, which is why I'm talking to you guys first,
Yeah.
and like I said, I have not talked to them, so I can't make a determination if you guys have done anything wrong, which is why that's why we come out and we talk to
I
people.
hope if they accuse
Yeah.
us, they have some sort of proof
Well,
that we did something.
exactly. When I talk to them, then we'll come out. We'll see what they have. Come out. We'll try to find out what's going on. Like I said, I'm not accusing nobody of nothing. The reason we're here is because they called us, and that's all it is. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Are we good to go though? Is that 'cause I can go talk to them and we'll come back
yeah,
out.
we
We'll
have no
discuss.
problem with you.
Awesome.
We're not being
You don't mind if
No,
we
you're
just
being
keep
detained.
walking around?
No, you guys are free to go if you guys want to walk away.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you very
really
much.
want to see this education process. You should be educated on
Yeah,
what-
I need to go. Yeah, I'm not sure who he talked to, but I'm gonna go talk to the supervisor.
they have,
But the front desk people are different from the supervisor. So
Yeah,
let me go talk to the supervisor. Well, yeah, if you guys want to walk around, you guys aren't being detained or nothing. So, yeah, there's no right now. There's no breaking the law, nothing like that. We're just here because they called us.
In there as well.
All right. Thank you very much.
And you guys
Yeah.
be professional.
I'm gonna get a snap of that poster 7. Where is it? It is right here. Come on.
You're awesome, sir. Have a nice day.
Did we lose Brandon again? I swear to God, that guy's like a ninja. Where the hell did Brandon go? Where did that ball go? Oh, there it is. Filming the floor, that way I don't get any customers angry. Only gotta film who I need to film. I was wondering where you went.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Come on. Thank you guys for joining. All you guys here sitting watching this. Thank you guys for being very supportive.
I love how a lot of this I'm just filming the ground so you don't film customers.
Yeah.
So we got our supervisor coming out too, just so, like I said, if there's any problem, you guys, if you have any questions, I'm a patrol officer. I'm not just saying I know everything. So, by no means I know everything. So
we do our homework.
Yeah.
This is not our first rodeo.
No,
We,
no, I know.
We educate.
Yeah.
We need this to be an education process.
Okay.
We're not here to cause trouble. We have no ill will.
I totally understand.
We've apologized to several customers for the service they're not receiving because of us.
Yeah.
Right? It's not our fault. We can't control that. But at the same time, I understand. If I was a customer, I'd be pretty upset.
Okay. So like I said, I called my supervisor, so he's on the way down. So just to let you guys know that. So right now what we have, I guess there was an incident in Awatuki with people filming. I don't know exactly what occurred there, but I guess it got posted on the internet, and the people that got filmed, I guess some information got out or whatever. I don't know the exact details. This is just what he's telling me. I don't know how true it is. I don't know. So he's just telling me since that it was passed on to them that basically filming here is not. They can't film inside the post office. I guess also with it being a government building, you can't film in the government building. You can film anywhere around it. And we've had issue with one of our precincts.
Yeah. May I show you something?
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me just go.
Yeah.
So I guess we had an issue with one of our precincts that people were filming and they're actually trying to get into their secure gates.
Well, that's
No.
about
Well, I'm just saying. So that's sort of kind of on the lines that I'm not saying. It's,
unauthorized personnel.
Yeah, yes,
Here,
yes.
I couldn't walk you through that Bravo. I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
I
so-
couldn't walk behind that.
So I'm just saying this is what he's telling me. So I'm gonna, when my boss comes out here, I'll explain both sides of the story. I'll let him make the determination of what's going on. Like I said, I'm patrol. I don't claim to know everything. So I'm not gonna make a determination that you guys gotta leave. You gotta not leave. Right now, according to the supervisor here, he does not want you filming on site. Understandable. I understand that you guys already did your research. I'm not questioning that. So when my boss comes, we'll determine it that way. But if you can, just for now, just for the courtesy, if you guys just want to stand, no filming inside for now. If you just want to stand outside for now until my boss comes here.
I don't know if I
and then
can
we
promise that, man.
Well,
But-
do the best possible. You know what I'm saying? Just to make the peace there for now until my boss gets here. That way there's no
Do
conflict.
you mind if I take a picture of poster 7 so that way I can show you?
That's on the right hand side.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. So, I mean, just the peace parties for now. I'm not trying to dictate or stop you guys from filming, but until my boss gets here, he can make the determination. He outranks me. That way,
Yeah,
I'd rather have it fall on him now.
Yeah, put the monkey on his shoulder. That's right.
Yeah.
It should be. I mean,
Yeah.
is that him right here? Yeah,
Yes,
right there.
that's why he gets paid the big bucks, not me.
Yeah.
So, well, I appreciate you guys' cooperation, man. Thank you very much.
No
You guys
problem,
drinking water
man.
and everything?
Yeah,
It is
we're
hot.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
You know what? Like I said, we have no ill will. We have nothing against you guys. We have nothing against him.
Many places they don't have this up yet. This place actually does. I don't think they've actually read it though.
And what is this?
This is poster 7. These are all the rules and regulations.
Okay.
When you go down to photographs for news, advertising, commercial purposes, this is what it says right here. So it'll say photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, auditoriums, and this basically goes hand in hand with
Exactly.
the 2010 DHS memo. So
Good to go. All right, let me talk to my boss, okay?
No
All right,
problem.
gentlemen, thank you.
You know it's sad when the person in charge of the property
they don't
doesn't
know
even
yet. Yeah, unfortunately.
You should go show that to him and be like, hey, have you read
I
this?
do. Well, they'll probably end up doing that, yeah. But I do have to say they were
Oh, this holster is digging my stomach.
some of the cops up here up north have been absolutely fantastic in the way they present themselves.
We are not the kind of auditors that are going to cause a huge scene unless we have to. We're going to see if we're going to have to go that way.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut this for now.
Alright guys, patient face on.
I'm talking to the gentleman here with the radio show. Oh, okay, cool.
How you doing, man?
Hi,
Name and badge number, please.
Charles
Charles?
De Leon,
Yeah, Leon, nice.
649. Hey, so my boss is on his way out here too. So So.
Man, we're gonna escalate this to the chief.
No, still lieutenant. Just still lieutenant.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
I totally understand where you're coming from, and it may be posted, but as Arizona law is, our hands are tied when the person who represents the party is telling us that they want you guys.
Well, it shouldn't work that way.
I know.
It's a he say, she say.
Okay.
Right? Unless they can prove otherwise, because I can prove to you otherwise.
No,
that
no,
I
but
can't be.
if they, but I'm just saying is if they still, in front of us, tell you, I need you off the property, then we're kind of stuck.
I mean, I would assume that you want to enforce law, not opinion. I'm assuming, right? That's just an
We
assumption.
enforce Arizona,
Law.
Arizona law.
Law.
Arizona
Yeah,
law.
that's the key word.
So, and when somebody
The law states that I can.
okay, but in Arizona, trespassing is the representative says that you are representative of the post office,
Now,
this building,
Would that
this
be?
property.
I would agree if that was a private. They're not private by any means. They're not
Okay,
private.
I understand that, but anyone. So if you walk, for example, if you walk into,
Let's say a PD station. That's public.
oh, absolutely,
Just like
in the lobby, but we have our policies in regards to that. As long as you're not videotaping what's going on, the comings and goings of the officers or anybody who is having business there.
That's also wrong, by the way. Anything.
So if I have a police, okay, I'm just asking.
I'm just saying.
I'm just being rhetorical.
Right.
If I have a witness to a crime who comes to the station, talk to a detective, you're okay to videotape it.
Well, it'd be your obligation to take them to a private area where nobody can hear them.
Right.
That the burden does not fall on me.
They still come
In the lobby should be. There's no expectation of privacy, right? If I can be there, I can
I'm just
record.
saying, if
That's
that
what the law
person
says.
if that person is coming to it and you catch that on video,
There's really no gray area. If I can be there in a public area, I can film. There's no gray area.
I'm just saying.
And that's a publicly accessible lobby.
Okay, I understand that. But understand, they represent the property. And if the property, they say they don't want you there,
This is, we pay for this, some of this property. Here to check on my employees. But you see what I'm saying? Now,
hey, I'm not here.
I don't
You're
want to
right.
go on hypothetical. I don't want to go on he said, she
You're right.
said. It's
I'm
just, I
not-
want to go by the law. That's it.
I understand that, okay? And I'm also saying that if you walk into the front door of the FBI building in the public lobby, they're gonna have a problem.
I've
with
done
that. And they were fine with it.
We had a conversation.
Kind of like this.
Right. But they were not. They didn't make me.
Okay, I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is,
But
it's
to the
gotta be-
FBI, they probably said, hey, look, this is where we're at. They didn't call us to come remove
No,
it.
no, they took care of themselves.
Right.
Big boys.
This is the post office, and I'm just saying, I have not heard the representative come out here and
I mean,
tell you this.
unless
Hopefully
they
he's
can-
on the phone with their district
Unless
guy.
they can prove we've committed a crime, we've proved the cost of disturbance. Now, if they want to interpret it as a different way, we have no ill will, we have no ill intent.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
I mean, we've stood here, had a conversation with you guys. If we're bad guys, we would not be here with you guys
Right.
right now.
I'm just
You know
saying,
what I mean?
this is where our hands get tied is when they tell us.
But they shouldn't. You should be here educating them on the law, not them telling you what they want you to do. And
That's
then
what
you
their
enforce
attorneys are for.
But you're enforcing their opinion, not law. You're law enforcement officer.
I am enforcing the city of Phoenix interpretation of the law.
So which law would you be enforcing if they want us to do it? If they want us to do it? Which law? What is the penal code?
It'll be penal code. You mean the ARS
Oh,
code?
ARS. I'm sorry.
1805, right? It's just trespass. It's the simple criminal trespassing.
So it's criminal trespass?
That's what it would be
From a
if they
public,
asked you.
from a public place.
Anybody who represents.
But I mean,
Again, though.
because I know, see, I mean, I know
you're
you know what I'm
We're-
saying.
I totally understand where you're coming from, and understand where we're coming from. Is this is like it's like we
Did they say 1805?
we are kind of damned if we do, damned if we don't. Okay.
Well, but I mean, you work for us.
I
We're the
work for.
people.
You're absolutely right,
We the
but we
people,
also
right?
maintain order and.
Absolutely. Now, if we were here causing a disturbance,
Right.
I understand you'd have a cost for you telling us.
Okay, I understand
But
that.
we're not causing a disturbance. We're working on a story.
Again, though, it's not up to us to determine if you're causing a disturbance or not. It's the
If they're-
property owner.
If they're telling you, I would
The property management.
expect you guys to at least get, hey, they have, what, 10 cameras in there? Show me one camera that's showing them doing the
Okay.
disturbance.
That's not our obligation.
So you're going based on their word.
All their word is to say, hey, look, we would like them to leave.
Why is their word more valuable than
Because
mine?
they represent property. It's just the same as you walking onto the city of Phoenix golf course. I'm sorry, not the golf course. Let's just go out to one of the soccer fields, or like Rose Mofford. Okay, there is very specific times and uses for those things, and if you're just sitting there videotaping, that may not be one of those.
If it's public and I can be there, I can record. Trust me.
Okay.
There's no gray area.
I'm just saying that if you are doing anything that does not fall within the parameters of what it is, the purpose that they want you there for, then you can.
But if it's because there's a difference between private-owned business and
Okay.
things that are.
You're right. And I'm also going to tell you that the U.S. Postal Service is not a federally owned.
Is that a state statute?
The U.S. Postal Service, in and of itself, is a private organization. It is not owned by the state government, the federal government.
Who do they get their paychecks from?
It doesn't matter. I get my paycheck. I'm sorry, Walmart gets a paycheck from you guys buying at Walmart, for example. Okay, I'm
But
just
they're
saying.
a private company.
Yeah.
They're privately owned.
And so is the U.S. Postal Service. Where's the RP here? The RP is inside.
Do you mind? I already showed him the 2010 DHS memo.
Beautiful.
That
Did we
basically
show
says-
them?
Yeah.
They show the RP, and they should be
DHS memo?
contacted. Yeah,
Or
whatever you
posted.
guys have posted.
They have
They have a
poster 7
poster
up
7
already that
posted up
basically
right
says that what we're doing is perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
Okay,
So,
but
they
again,
had
though,
specifically said that we are not allowed to do it, and they had told us this is a federal building.
okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. So that means, are they bumping it up higher to make sure that you guys are okay to be here or not?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
I think they are.
Okay,
but
then
I
we're
think
just-
we're
we're at-
also okay to be here.
Okay, but again, we're at a standstill until we find out from them if they bump it
I
up.
don't think we have a problem. I mean, like, I feel bad that it's wasting you guys' time. You guys have better stuff to do.
And I'm sure you guys have better
So my
waste
goal-
of your time
my
than
goal
just
today,
sitting here
to be
videotaping.
honest with you, is I hope that you go by the law, not by what they say, and you educate them on what the law is. You should know what the law is. You're
Okay,
enforcing it.
like you said, federal and state. I enforce state.
But state can't go outside of federal. Like, federal kind of keeps them in check. Kind of like laws keep you in check, laws keep you in check.
Right. I understand that too. Okay, I understand that
So
too.
if a state
But
statute violates
okay,
things that
but
are...
again, you and I do not interpret that. What violates and what doesn't. Your words, right? Your guys' words. If what their actions are violating the law, we don't interpret that. You guys don't interpret that.
So who would necessarily interpret that?
I'm sure you guys have your civil how should I call it? Not restitution, but you have your avenues for grievance if you want to go that
Do you
route.
guys have a business card by any chance?
I do.
Thank you very much. Yeah, but
You guys have been really cool too. Like, we've had some really bad, interactions.
So this is part of it, though. Part of what you're filming, videotaping, working on the project you guys are working on. The law enforcement response to pressing the boundaries of what goes on.
it's not.
But it's not-
I wouldn't
it's
call it
not
pressing
only
the
a-
boundaries.
it's not a-
What
choice
we're
of words.
doing is we're out here exercising our right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, freely.
I understand that.
We're free persons. We're
I
not,
understand that.
we're not being rude to anybody. We're not breaking any law.
I understand
We've done our homework when we can.
You're absolutely right.
You know,
There's
I
no
just
doubt.
That's all we're doing.
See, I don't think that they've read up some of the stuff that they post. I think they,
He just says
they're
that
not
he's filming when he leaves. Understandable,
Right.
private
And I don't
citizen.
think that they have specific training on being
Yeah, you're good.
But then again, I
Go
don't
out in
think
public, man.
this doesn't really
This-
happen on a day-to-day basis.
Go ahead. You're not on my camera.
So,
So, yeah, that's where we're at.
you understand.
So, yeah. So we're pretty much what are we waiting for?
Just waiting
My
on
boss
them.
is talking to their boss to find out how they want to handle this. And basically, again, like you and I, the officers first,
Yeah.
then it's me, and it's all the same thing. We talk to you guys, whatever the chain is, he's going to talk to them or their boss and find out, you guys have a poster here, they can be here, why can't they be here? And if they
You know if your
can't
boss
have
is wearing cameras or body cam?
no.
See, that's not good, man. I don't like this behind the wall.
No, he doesn't have one, and the same rules apply. That whoever their station chief will still have
I don't
to come
think
out
this
here.
is a point where it's an emergency where they didn't
No,
have something.
no. But it keeps everybody accountable.
Yeah,
That's my
true.
point.
That way you guys have
because that guy right now, he's gonna tell him whatever he wants.
Okay, but it's not up to the lieutenant.
No,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay, but what I'm saying though is what's going to happen. It's the same procedure as if the buck stopped here, and that is he's talking to the RP, the responsible party, which would be this, for lack of a better word, manager.
The person in charge of this
Right.
property.
Right.
Basically.
So basically, at that point, he's letting them know, hey, look, this is what you're saying, and this is what it shows. You still want to hang this? You still want to hang your decision on that? And if then we don't, then our hands.
So let me ask you this: what's going to happen? I'm not saying it's going to go this route, but I'm prepared for it.
Right.
What's going to happen if they come out and say,
Did he got the?
yeah, they want us trespass, and we don't?
The manager comes out and they say, hey, look, you guys need to leave.
Okay, so they just request us.
They'll request. Actually, they will tell you you need to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't be trespassed without being asked to leave and given the opportunity to leave. After we're given the opportunity, we don't leave. Then it's criminal. They can. But that's my question.
Right.
So what's going to happen if we refuse?
We have various options at that point. As you have, I'm sure you've done your research.
Well,
on
this is
what-
not my first rodeo. I've been
Oh,
through
I
this a couple
know,
times.
I know. And you probably
it's
read up on
a
our
passion.
policy.
I do this because I'm passionate about my country. I'm passionate about our rights. And I'm exercising my fullest capacity.
You are talking to people who are all about making sure that you have your rights.
But I hope so, man. I mean, I hope my rights aren't violated because this guy wants us out of here.
Oh, no,
Because he has no right to
beat
kick
the
us out.
squad. The beat guys are finally off the I'm sorry, what was that?
See,
And that's the thing, is, as you know, where you know our response and what level of response.
We just
Trying to handle. Look, I've been around for so long that I'm all about handling it at the lowest level possible. So, anyway,
I just want to point out only 2 of them parked here. The other 2 are double parked.
Lieutenant Pierce. Which is crazy. I don't think the lieutenant's ever been up.
How hard are you guys walking around in those all day?
Believe me, it's and the Alton hours is sweaty. You don't have a good time.
See, like, I've never understood black in desert. Like, a lot of other police departments wear what, like the tan?
The dark blue
Yeah,
is
I know
crazy.
DPS does.
hey Jordan, Crystal, you guys don't need to either. There's other calls that need to be handled.
awesome, man. Yeah, you know, a lot of taxpayers here, man. A lot of folks get on it.
Well, that's what happens.
Where else do you guys film?
Yeah, just various places.
Safest place in town.
Some local places like this, sometimes we'll do like courthouses and stuff. Just basically, it's making sure that, like, a lot of Phoenix cops we don't really have an issue with. It's more like a lot of security guards, stuff like that, that they go through a class and they get their security guard card.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you can't film here. Then you pull out a piece of paper like,
I always ask when they're
Actually-
carrying, I ask if they've taken their 6-month certification. There have been a couple who, you know, they've...
oh yeah, we took it.
Yeah, so...
So do you guys go out of state at all, or are you guys mostly just in Arizona?
I haven't. I mostly do Arizona. I can't really afford to go.
I go out of state every once in a while, but local resident here. I prefer the winters.
Tell me about
3
it.
months.
I used to believe me, I used to be on third shift, and that was so much better.
Oh yeah, the night. I mean, you got a little crazies here and there, but you never have the same experience. It's probably one of the best jobs I think out there. Good
How long you
benefits.
guys been doing the filming and all that stuff? Actually, today's my first day.
I've been doing it for about 2 years now.
Okay.
I've followed the.
I'll say you guys know a lot of
Yeah,
that.
well, I've been brushing up on state statutes and U.S. code.
Yeah, I do a
think
lot
it-
of
I
like
just think it's
audits like this, and I also film like protests and stuff.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, I actually know how hot it can get because I actually have a tactical vest I sometimes
do you?
wear that has press on it, and I had pockets for like all my camera gear. Wearing that in the sun is just like. That as soon as I got that, I knew why a lot of times you see the cops.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
"Oh,
right?
yeah."
That's like almost habit too. It's almost like habit. It's my go-to.
But yeah, like Phoenix cops, I've never really had an issue with. Like, there's been a couple bad apples, and it's normally like one bad cop, and the supervisor comes up like, hey, they're good, they're good. Mesa cops had a few run-ins, got tossed over a fence. Well, not tossed, but he like pulled me backwards, and he pulled me, because he was standing to the side, and he kind of reached over and pulled me backwards, and I went over the gate. That wasn't fun. He apologized. But yeah,
I mean, shift-wise, you have different shifts.
like, I'm not one of those guys you see on YouTube that like, fuck the police.
Right, no, I
like,
got you.
I know
No, I
there's
got you.
bad cops,
Right.
but not all cops are bad.
So, like I said, if he was busy, then we'll basically one that's working there is first shift.
But yeah, that's basically it. It's just making sure that public officials understand our rights.
Did you guys go to like college and filming and all that, like film school?
No, I thought about it, but like,
You do like all the editing and stuff?
yeah, I use Premiere Pro.
Okay.
Because I also do photography.
Okay.
So I have like Premiere Pro and
So you have all the
like,
good equipment. The
yeah,
good.
I have like like that camera's mine. Letting him use it. I have a tripod,
Yeah.
couple different lights, like 3 different lenses.
Do you have like a Steadicam and all that?
I want to get.
Have you ever
Those things-
operated? Have you ever operated one?
Steadicam no, but the glide cams.
Okay.
When I was in high school, I did student film filmmaking. We actually had one of those.
Is that where you kind of got your passion for?
Yeah, I did 2 years of tech theater and student film.
Right.
So, filming and photography.
That's your field?
Well, I do it part-time. I'm actually in between jobs because I just got fired because I used to work at Fry's out in Avondale. Customer complained because I was off the clock, but I was carrying my gun with me because I can still carry because I close at nights. So I got it in my. I went out to my car and I was getting ready to head home, and I put it in the center console. So when I get off work, I put it in the holster. And I got in the car, I was getting ready to leave, I'm like, oh shit, I have something else to get, so I ran back inside. Customer saw me holster when I got out of the car. He gets complained to one of the managers, and they called me the next day, like, hey, were you carrying? I was like, yeah, but I was off the clock. But I guess because I had just gotten off or something like that, I was like, no, it's fine.
They're gonna make an accusation.
What was that?
I used to work at Fry's out in Avondale.
We have 4 cameras.
Yeah, I was gonna quit anyway, so it was kind of like, you know, it's fuck it, I don't need, because all the managers were assholes. There was so much drama there. I was like, okay.
I can tell you this.
That's a lot of businesses though nowadays. With the economy the way it's so bad is now, it's
So if they're accused,
everybody's worried about the job and overhead dollar, and
Yeah.
customer service is kind of out the door.
But see, what mostly pissed me off about that is I wasn't doing anything wrong. Now, maybe if I walked in with it in my hand, but I literally got out of my car, holstered it, pulled my shirt over it, walked
Off the
inside.
clock.
Yeah.
We walked in. We're doing a story on this post office.
But yeah, it was just one of those like, fine,
Immediately
you're
after
done.
coming in, the lady
Yeah,
at the counter
it's probably for the
yelled at us,
best.
"You're not allowed to record
Man,
anything."
she
Stop
screamed, dude. I was like, holy crap.
Right? Now, I can't control.
I'm gonna ask you guys to leave because you guys are disturbing operations up here. If you guys come in here, you guys videotape. Cameras, of course, we walk away and we're servicing this up, and we can't, that can't happen. So I'm gonna ask you guys to leave, so we won't have to do it.
Your employees actually.
Hold on, before we continue, we appreciate the request, but we are going to deny it.
And let me further that. Just so you're aware, I just discussed with our legal unit about this exact situation, and myself as well as our legal unit is in agreement that this is not a typical public forum where someone would come and film and create a news story. The sidewalk is a typical public forum. So based on the representative's request, you can go to sidewalks and film from there, but this is not a typical public forum, a post office. So we were going to have to heed his request.
I understand. By typical, what exactly do you receive by typical? So somewhere normally people don't go do this. Is that what you're saying?
A typical public forum would be sidewalk.
So I mean,
A sidewalk, it's public property. This is not public property.
This is
public property in the sense that it's through the court cases. Because again, I just spoke with our legal unit through. And he's researched
Have you
this
reviewed
extensively.
your poster 7 by chance?
And let me.
no, that's fine.
Okay, so this isn't a typical public forum, meaning that it's not like the sidewalk where you would protest. A lot of people protest on the sidewalk, streets, things of that nature, where they would get permits. This is the post office where people are coming to conduct lawful business. This would not constitute a public forum in the sense of protesting, producing public media, things of that nature. The sidewalk would be, streets would be when you get your permits, things of that nature.
I disagree with you. This is a public. You guys have you guys get money from the public, right? You guys get a bond every year, about 18 million last year, to be exact, around there, ballpark figure. So you guys get grant money from us, the taxpayers. You guys are an establishment that was established under the executive branch of our federal government as an independent, right? This is where the independent comes from. But you guys are an establishment that was established under our executive branch. So you guys do have a responsibility to we the people. Now that is in a publicly accessible area, right? In the lobby, it's publicly accessible. Anyone from the public may access it and go use their services, right? Now, if I'm able to be there, if it's accessible to the public, if I'm able to walk in there, then I can report it.
Yeah, there are
Anywhere
limitations on what we can and can't do.
I can report it. There is no gray area on that. That is what the law says.
I appreciate your interpretation, but again, from my experience as well as our legal unit who I just consulted with, based on the premise that the post office property is not a typical public forum wherein
but it is public. Not typical,
wherein
but it is public.
yeah, not a typical public forum wherein you would create news media, which you guys are doing now.
Well,
so he's asked you to leave.
You can't determine what is newsworthy or not.
I'm just gonna ask you guys to leave because you guys are disturbing, like I said, disturbing our process, our work process, and
your representative opted for that, by the way. We said not a word.
So
I would suggest you go back and review your cameras.
and we would like this to be permanent. Like,
Oh, absolutely not, man. Absolutely
Let's go
not.
around now. So
Absolutely not. This is
Okay, so
Grant L.
gentlemen,
Mosby.
we're gonna have to ask you to leave
from
now.
the
He's asked you
Okay.
twice, and we've explained to you.
Because this has now been moved over towards the criminal side, I need your guys' identifications, please.
And am I charged with?
Hey, I'm
He
getting
is
ready
now
to leave. I was
trespassing
just waiting
you
for
guys
this
for-
conversation.
Well, we haven't been given
You gotta
the
leave right now.
opportunity. We're
You've
still
been
in
given
conversation.
ample opportunity.
I understand that.
Yeah, I was
But
only
you
standing
need
here
to
for
leave right
the
now.
end of this conversation.
Before I do choose
At that
whether or
point,
not to
then
leave,
you're going to be trespassing, and then
may I show you the poster 7? I have taken pictures, so I don't even testimony.
I understand that, but again, that falls
we choose
into
not
the
to leave,
criminal,
what's gonna
that
happen?
falls into the civil
be
side
subject to
in
arrest.
there
Subject to
within the
arrest.
court system. Okay.
All right, guys. Well, you guys heard that. This is Officer, actually Lieutenant
Here.
Pierce. Badge
serial number 6173.
173, and then we have CA De Leon. Thank you for your professionalism. 6249.
Okay, thank you.
We don't mind stickers.
If
want a sticker?
you want a sticker, you can have one too. Give you my
You
card.
guys,
Really?
you guys want our incident number?
I feel special.
Yeah. I'm gonna file a formal complaint on this with
Okay.
your department. And I'm sure. I mean, on top of you is gonna be the chief. That's about it. Is that right?
The formal complaint will go to my
can I get,
commander, and then I've already
incident number
consulted
for this,
with
please?
legal unit. He'll consult with him, and then it'll be the same message that's already been.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, this is just we're being. I mean, I hope you understand what our point is. We're being
I understand.
evacuated from a public property without committing a crime.
Did you
see that
understand
that's
my
a right of-
explanation?
But do you see that that's a right of my violation? A violation of my rights?
For our legal unit, this is not a typical public forum wherein you would create media. Yeah, I read that.
Could be.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and kick off. I have myself.
Could be
we're not gonna go
For
there.
public meetings.
All right, guys. Let those. I would suggest let those
That's all
calls start coming in.
Well, it's protected by the So,
Hey, as
and
long as
that's
you don't get
also
shot.
supported by the 2010 DHS memo as well.
Sir, can I get my card back and I'll put the incident number on the back? Either mine or the lieutenant.
And I read that actually when I went there. And it's all interpretation.
Your pocket.
They do kind of leave it a little gray.
Yeah. It's interpretation.
But I think it's meant to be gray.
Yeah. And I had asked what the purpose of this event was.
Do one of you guys do it?
That wasn't disclosed. You don't
At
have to
this point,
disclose.
we're not
but
having
At
it.
this point,
You know
into our
what?
knowledge, into the
Just go
post
ahead and,
office's knowledge, they don't
FI.
know what your purpose is.
It wouldn't
let
matter.
That ties into
It would
the
only
whole
matter if it
decision.
was a commercial purpose. Then that would be a different.
bad
There are
idea
different
on that?
statutes for
Yeah.
that. So
Just
we're not
about the same
for
here,
commercial
about half.
purposes. We're here for our own private use.
like this camera, though.
Which
It's
is a
pretty good.
very different. It's open source.
They actually have a big grip that you can screw it into and hold it like from the top.
Again, we don't want to.
Then it has like attachment points for like microphones or
Okay.
like.
Thank you.
Under protest and duress. because
Okay.
We don't want to get arrested.
Okay. Yeah.
But,
Because that would be the next step.
yeah. I mean, we'll
Okay.
go ahead and take care of this,
Okay.
guys, and then leave it out. All right.
Alrighty.
You guys have a good one.
Okay.
All right, guys. Let's take out. So, this is gonna be.
Yep, definitely a fail.
Fell from the right to trespass. It's not a typical is what the cops are saying.
You know, now I kind of wish I brought my tripod because I would have so just gone out to the sidewalk, planted it down.
Alright guys, so we're not allowed to be in the property.
Watch out for these people. They're going to be backing up. Not only a fail, but police also were what?
Filming.
It's legal. Legal. Anybody can do it. Yeah. This is public. Let's do it.
What you just saw raises a serious question. When officers themselves can't agree on the law, who's really enforcing it correctly? Now, let's take it further, to Denver, where this same confusion escalates inside a federal facility.
Eric's just out here four-wheeling it up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Eric just got stuck.
Where are you at, bud?
Tell him stop hiding.
Ah.
We know he's on the run.
Stop hiding.
Private citizen at a government base somewhere?
Mike's flipped you off.
Tell him he's supposed to fucking be here.
You're supposed to be here. I'm inside my body, says Bite Speak Auditors. I live inside my body. Oh, we got a golf cart in the background over here. Oop. There you go, buddy. There you go. Well, they're gonna get crazy.
There we go.
Apparently. Now the security guard's out. He ain't scared no more.
He said, "Oh, we got Popo with us. They're coming for you."
They're coming for you.
Where'd Silent and Ghost go? You should go right off, Eric. What you can't do.
Like and share, everyone. Like and share. We're gonna start with those guys over there.
Because there's only 2 of them.
Eric's getting it in on the trike.
I'm going to get this these plates. Uh, 504, 7 Paul. 0, 7, 3, 1 Victor.
I don't think we have the options to ship that stuff out. That's a GSA website. Yeah, so, but we don't have live auctions.
Right, yeah, not a live auction.
That's true. I can't tell you what that
That's
is.
wild.
Yeah, it varies from facility to facility, but it's auction. So remember that it's only signature. Is there anything publicly available on this facility?
What do you mean? Do you have access to this facility? You do. You'd have to go in gate 1 down there, but visitors are welcome here until certain hours, as long as you have a valid ID, and you have a purpose for being here. What they require is that you have a destination, that you have a talking about where you know where you're going, so you're not just roaming. Right. You have to have a stated purpose and a location.
Showing what facilities are available.
So you just want to walk around filming inside the center. Yeah, you can't do that. You have to have a stated purpose and a stated destination.
Well, we have a stated
Your stated purpose would be to film,
and the stated
which you can do out here on the
destination-
sidewalk, but you can't do once you get inside the gate.
Well, we'll see what the visitor center is.
Yeah, they're the ones that ask you why.
Walk off on you guys.
1, London Federal Center.
There's this lady back here yelling about.
There's no way to walk up to the gate. You can ask the guard at the gate. There's a building right there. Welcome. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, there's a visitors only building. Or shack.
Don't give them your ID.
I'm gonna cross this way.
Is there a sidewalk? There's no sidewalk.
It's not a street though. Well, never mind.
But it stretches almost trying to be a...
Get out of the street!
What street?
Right here, you're good. He's talking. You're good. You're in between the lines.
Where do you want us to go?
Get out of the street.
Oh, the prohibitory, regulatory, or
directory nature.
Oh, ID is
and
required
with
for
the
entrance.
lawful directions of federal police officers and other authorized.
I've got a card. How much does it cost?
So apparently they're not going to let us in. Why are we denied entrance here? I was going to give him my ID for...
This is the visitor center? You have a visitor center. Okay, you have a visitor center. Huh? I can't hear you. Can you open the door so I can hear you?
Open the door and talk to him? Are you afraid of a camera?
Yeah, I spoke to the other guys, and I want to find out about the visitor center. Right. Okay. Well, not exactly. We came over here to see if there was a visitor center. There is not a visitor center. Okay. Is there a map of what's here on the federal property?
They have a poster 7.
You don't
Well, it's not poster 7.
CFR.
Yeah.
41 CFR. Same thing that Poster 7 falls under in VA hospitals. And
So we have to know what buildings?
oh, it's on the side?
We're not going to go past the gate, don't worry.
It's not giving me much for information. So they don't have an information center here at all. And he doesn't have a map.
Title 41 CFR. Oh, it's hailing.
Well, that's interesting because there's a map over there.
Where?
Over by the fence.
Totally containing the...
2 locations, 2 encounters, 1 truth. When the law is unclear to those enforcing it, your knowledge becomes your only protection. You don't need to stay silent. You need to understand your rights. In this country, freedom isn't something you ask for. It's something you use. If you've ever been wrongly asked for ID, drop your experience below. Subscribe so you're never caught off guard again. This is Mr. Right ID Refusal, where civil rights aren't debated, they're defended.